What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. And funnily enough, today I had no video scheduled because I had a feeling that Undisputed or Esports Boxing Club would post another scan today. It seems like they're doing one every Monday, then like Wednesday, Friday. It seems like they've got kind of at least a rhythm going of like 2 a week, which is great because I feel like I've been saying, guys, that feels like the ramp up towards this early access, demo, beta, something's coming the end of this year, or at least before the end of this year. And while today they put out a scan that I know not many of you are going to be overly bothered about, I still always cover them. Now, a lot of us have been asking for, can we have a Muhammad Ali scan? Can we have Joe Frazier updated? Can we see, Sugar Ray Leonard scan? All these ones that we're asking for. But today we got Charlie Edwards, the former WBC flyweight champion and the brother of Sonny Edwards. As you guys know, Sonny Edwards has been very involved with Undisputed and Esports Boxing Club. But we've got 3 scans here today again. And yeah, we're just going to talk about them a little bit, so let's get into it. So the first one here, and right away we can see the Adams gloves with the grey. But I like the grey, to be honest. I'm noticing a lot of Adams. I feel like that's their placeholder glove for all these scans. But again, another good scan. Hair looks good. And a fighter without a beard. I think it might have been a while since we've had a fighter without a beard be shown, to be honest with you. Great tattoos, though. Tattoos, everything looks good there. Nice amount of shine. Go across the second one. Kind of the same image, but without the hand up. Again, skin, tattoos, all look great. And then across to the third image with both gloves, and we can see it definitely is the Adams with the Empire Pro tape. Again, a nice arm to glove ratio. The gloves don't look like those massive inflatable gloves that you can get. They all look good. And that's one thing I'm noticing as well is the gloves are constantly looking good now. They're not oversized ones. Like on Joyce, they looked kind of small because he was a massive human. And on the smaller fighters, they're not looking ridiculously big like we saw before, like having a bloody 24-inch monitor on your hand. Like, they're looking a good size. So I think they've definitely found this right ground between glove and fighter ratio. The gloves look nice, the tape looks good, the hair is looking good on every fighter, the scans overall looking good. And to me, that's like, I feel like now, while I'm sure it is a lot of work, they are finding this basis of like, okay, we can go through the motions and now we're getting good scans. I'm sure it is a lot of work, but it doesn't feel like we're having ups and downs anymore. It's just a consistent line of solid scans, which is what we want. Now, of course, did anyone want a Charlie Edwards scan? I don't really believe so, as far as I could tell. People obviously want some of the legends to be shown now. I'd like to see some, maybe like a Tommy Morrison or Riddick Bowe or something like that. A fight that was announced long ago, but we haven't yet seen. But of course, it's always good to get something. They're still kind of pushing it out and still showing us stuff, which is great. But like I said, guys, how many of us have really asked for a Charlie Edwards scan? I don't think there's many. Hopefully, I think this Friday we're probably going to get an updated Conor Benn scan because he is fighting. I don't know if they've got Chris Eubank Jr. That, to me, would be somewhat unlikely, to be honest. But if they do, then obviously I would imagine we'll see a Chris Eubank scan or a Chris Eubank Jr. announcement, followed by a Conor Benn scan. But we'll have to see. At the minute, I'm just going off the fact they probably have Conor Benn. They obviously, of course, have Conor Benn, so they'll probably show us an updated Conor Benn scan for his fight with Chris Eubank at the weekend. Like I said, guys, not many people are crowding up to see a Charlie Edwards scan, but still good to see. Can't really complain too much. It's good to see like this ramp up of output of content, and I always say I would like to see more to these scans, a little clip, maybe their overall, maybe just one key attribute. For Charlie Edwards, it could be, I don't know, 88 hand speed, 3rd best in the division, or just something like that kind of thing. That's just off the top of my head, but always good to see. Let me know who you guys want to see next. As I said, we'd love to see the Ali, the Frazier, Riddick Bowe, Sugar Ray Leonard. And, of course, we'd like to see still legends be announced, but always good to see a scan. I know this is not what people are wanting. People are saying they're not too bothered about this, but like I say, guys, I got a feeling that this is all ramping up to that early access, that demo, that beta, whatever they're going to drop, because now that adds Charlie Edwards to the day one roster for early access. So now we can have him and his brother fight one another on the game. At least that's a flyweight bout that we have for day one early access. So remember, every fighter that gets shown up until the early access will be part of the day one early access roster, as they mentioned. And I'll always remind you guys that, just in case you forget, But, you know, still good to have in the game for day one. You know, that gives us something for flyweight, and I'm sure him and Sonny will be evenly matched in terms of overall. But yeah, all in all, another good scan, guys. You know, not a superstar that we wanted, but let's hope we get, you know, a legend this week and then maybe an updated Conor Ben 1 at the end of the week. But yeah, anyways, thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Like I said, I'm feeling a bit more hopeful towards these scans now. Now that they're ramping them up, I do believe we are getting towards that jump, towards a early access, towards a beta, towards a demo. If I was brave, I would say maybe they'll drop a demo early November, then early access mid-December. I still think early access in the first 10 days of December, but that's just shooting in the dark, if I'm honest, guys. But I think that's an educated guess, and I think it makes sense. But anyways, thanks always for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.